Auntie is having technical difficulty. She'll be right back. But while she's gone, we'll go ahead and tell you what you need to do for advertising purposes here. You can follow her on Facebook. It's scrolling across the bottom of the page there. Make It Make Sense with Aunti. AUNTI. This is a private group for responsible adults. Send us a request to join and we will approve it immediately. Again, that's follow on Facebook at Make It Make Sense with Aunti. And the with is a W with the backslash. AUNTI. You can also help Auntie out at Cash App and IG. You can follow Auntie on IG at Aunti, AUNTI 79 on Instagram. Show a little love on Cash App, $ Aunti 79. Now let's go on with the show.
Hello and welcome to Make It Make Sense with Auntie. I am Auntie. Sorry about that, having a little bit of technical difficulties, but I can say this will be our last show here, so we are a little bit, I won't say sad, I'm excited. We are moving to Make It Make Sense Studios as of tomorrow, so I am super excited. Also for tomorrow, you will be able to purchase my ebooks. I do have some deals going on right now. Also, if you would like to join the Make It Make Sense with Auntie membership, I will also be releasing that information at the end of the show. So if you do the monthly subscription, you will receive ebooks. So you will receive one ebook. What is it? They're different packages depending on the level that you get. So, but you will receive a welcoming packet. You'll receive an ebook. There's also some stuff that you'll be able to do. I am working on a app so that maybe it will be virtual and digital. Y'all will be able to do that. A lot of people that stay on their phones. So I'm trying to work on that, but I will have all of the pricing available for you to join the membership. So I am super excited about that. We also have a new Aunties. I'm that Auntie shirt. And we also have I'm that Unc. So we do have shirts for the aunties and the uncles. You will receive a t-shirt, with your membership. So for $25 memberships, if you join for the $25 membership, you will receive the free I'm that Auntie or I'm that Unc shirt. What else do we have going on right now? It's a lot going on. School's getting ready to go back in. So I know in Florida, I'm not pretty sure wherever else, but I know we have tax-free this weekend. So if you're shopping, school shopping, want to go ahead and get school supplies, we are still accepting donations for school supplies because we do have some kids out here that families for whatever reasons cannot purchase school supplies. And I watched a video and it actually did make a lot of sense to me. When we purchase school supplies, it really should be more of a community effort because it did make sense. Like one of the teachers was saying how when we purchase the school supplies at the beginning of the school year, that is not enough supplies to last. And a lot of times we do have children that are careless. So the children are borrowing and using other things. So if you purchase items, I'm pretty sure they have make donations. Go ahead and do that. If you don't have any kids, go drop some donations off at a nearby school or a daycare center. You know what I'm saying? Go help somebody. Go donate. I'm very relaxed today. I'm very excited about today. It's the end of this cycle. Like I said, it is going on to new things, new endeavors. The Make It Make Sense studio is something that I said I wanted, and I am having it, and I'm super excited. It took a lot of work to get there, but we here now. So I am very humble, and I am thankful for each and every person that continues to tune in. I know I caught DC letting y'all know y'all can make donations. Listen, it is all needed. If it get done, it's coming from me or from the donations of people like you. And I go out and help our youth and young adults, and they love it. They are very appreciative of it. We do help the homeless when we can, when we get to them. What else that we're doing for the month of August? August is a lot going on. That's my granddaughter's birthday, so y'all, and my son's birthday, so y'all already know. During that month, it'd be a busy month. I got a little cousin's birthdays. Got one tomorrow. Shout out to my little cousin Gary. Happy birthday, because his birthday is tomorrow. But it's a lot going on, and again, like I said, with school going back, we need to be very, very careful and mindful of our children. There are a lot of, and I'm going to say perverts, pedophiles, whatever you want to call them, whatever they want to label themselves as. It's a lot of that going on, the trafficking. Um, so please, please, please speak to your children. Let them know what's going on. Talk to them. I mean, this is the time that we cannot be shy with the information that we give to our kids. This is the time that we cannot allow somebody else to teach them the grounds of what set of the rules that they need to be instilled in them. I know, yeah, if we don't know, it is good to help to have somebody else help us. But seriously, you need to be instilling in your children what's going on in the world. So back to school for a lot of people, and I'm gonna say this, especially in schools with all of this ice and stuff that is going on. Y'all prepare these kids for the possibilities, and it's sad that we have to do that, but it needs to be done almost like a drill, because that is traumatizing. If you're sitting in a classroom and you watching parents and students being snatched out of the classrooms, people that you call your friends, next door neighbors, that is a traumatizing situation that is being instilled on our kids, and there's no way for you to take that back, or you just sit around and know that your child is sitting there dealing with that. That's something that's hard. And that, I mean, so just imagine how it is for this child that's sitting in there and just see a bunch of people coming into a room snatching kids out, or in the line for them to pick up kids from school, and they see somebody being snatched and taken, knowing that these children won't be going home today. um Let's see. As Brian says, how do you prepare your children for ICE at school? We pulled our kids out of public schools. Okay, so see, personally, I have my grandchildren are in public schools here. Per, I mean, there's really not a way that you can do so much, but I would actually sit down and have that conversation with them to explain what is going on. This is a time that, because they do need to know a lot of this stuff is affecting them, even when it comes to the drafts and what is going on. So they and children are disappearing. So this is the perfect time to like have that conversation. Human trafficking, ICE, because me is almost like a legal form of trafficking. They're snatching people, putting them somewhere in a containment, and then just taking them in, or we don't know what's going on. So personally, depending on the age of your child, I would do an age modified, but I would sit down and explain to them if they see it, for them not, you know what I'm saying? Because I know it's going to be hard to deal with crying, emotions, what's going on, and we need to teach them how to respond, because as we see children get hurt too, children are being taken, so we don't want them to be, acting out, and for any reasons, you know what I'm saying, somebody taking a child, or so a child is not even supposed to be with them because of them fighting or becoming emotional. And it's sad that we even have to speak to our children about things like that. But this is the world that we're living in. We have made it to be to this spot. And what's sad is when all of the politicians, with all of the stuff that goes on, with all of the elections, when we passing bills and we go in and we're gun ho about these bills because this is what it has, some of the things that we want. You have to read, be specific at what you reading, because know the mindset of the person that want these laws passed and what those laws are being passed for. Because I'm pretty sure it's a whole lot of people that voted for a lot of these people that are making these decisions. And in making these decisions, now we're at the space where you got to make it make sense, because we always know that there's nothing that you gain, you know what I'm saying, without giving something. You always got to give some, ain't nothing for free. We even see right now that freedom wasn't even free. So, Brian, to you, I mean, it would be a conversation that I would just probably just sit down. I feel as is if it is something that we should be having, what is it like? They should be discussing pep rallies. I feel it's something that should be discussed in churches. I feel it should be discussed in home around the kitchen table when you're sitting down having dinner. I feel it's something that needs to be explained, because every single day we're looking at people that are losing their children to whatever reasons, that are being taken from homes, that are being snatched. And it's going to be something that is that could lead, to something way more further mind in their mind frames. When they're sitting there watching, it could, create issues with abandonment and attachment issues. We are instilling these on these children right now. And and I'm also gonna say the people that work for ICE, and I understand you're doing your jobs, but we got to pray for some of them. Because some of those people are going in, I'm gonna say some because some people have ill will and ill game. But those that really truly went to work and now are put in these positions that when they took this job, they are being put in a position that they have to go in and break up homes and destroy families and change and ruin lives. Everybody that's being deported isn't somebody that did something wrong. That's why you have to make it make sense with some of the stuff that you say. When you be complaining, and you're sitting around and you're complaining about this person and that person and jobs, and then you think about you got friends, you got your Hispanic friends, and you didn't think that situation was gonna touch that household, or you didn't think they was gonna go and say something to that particular person. But see that's not how it play out like that when stuff happens, and especially when you're doing it for a majority or as a whole, when you made those decisions and you didn't really think about the mindset of when he was telling y'all, let's send Mexico and all this stuff, you didn't realize it was going to just go and just keep tumbling over. The domino effect was just going to keep going. It started with Mexico. It actually started. It started way before that, but now we're picking on countries and we're calling countries out, and we're causing all types of havoc and chaos, and we're causing all type of emotional abuse and trauma to people. We're doing all of this in America, but this is the way that we're supposed to be trying to make America great again by causing separation and anxiety issues, by creating a larger bill for the those good old farmer people, because what's gonna happen, everybody gonna have a mental illness, everybody need to go to a doctor, everybody got something that they're dealing with, everybody needs something, and it's insane. It's insane. It is insane to see the level that we have reached and I mean and in a short time frame. Let's say that in a very short time frame. Yes, 10, 15 years, that is still a very short time frame to sit and have watched the world completely like be hent away in a handbasket by people making decisions that are reflecting against our children, because those are the ones that are being hurt in all of this stuff that's going on. Yes, when we go and deport these people, we're leaving children. And then, and which make it make sense to me. I'm just saying, if, and I'm gonna ask this question, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna get me. So DC, be ready because they probably finna get me for this. But I just got a question, and then somebody can maybe make it make sense for me. If we are in the middle of a whatever he calls it, and then they're trying to instill the draft back in. If you take a bunch of children that have no wards or legal guardians and they are placed somewhere, who is going to stop you from drafting them and putting them to never mind. Anyways, I'm gonna leave that one alone because I'm pretty sure, listen, I'm pretty sure it's more to it than what's going on. So be mindful again as I speak of children and what is going on and the things that take place. We are going back to school. Teach your children. Teach them, what I'm saying, yes, it's okay to be friendly, but it's not to be overly friendly. There are a lot of adults out there that I see that want to be friends with children. And don't get me wrong, because I love the kids. I love, what I'm saying, I love the children. I love out working with the children. But all that weird stuff, I'm working with the children to get their mind right, to make sure that they are productive and, in society, that they have something to look and to achieve. We are trying to build dreams. We are not trying to destroy hope. And therefore, I'm just really confused. I'm very, very confused at why it's taking so long for for people to open their eyes and see like real deal what is happening around us every single day. If we take away the education, um, and we erase what history is, they have to create another history to replace it. And I'm pretty sure that storyline is not the one that we'll all remember. Again, teach your children, teach them at home. Because I mean, in my idea, I feel as if, and people gonna be upset when I say this, but when a person like this starts taking away things from you, um, and I understand, and it's, I guess that's how rebels are born or whatever, but and also that's how a lot of stuff is initiated, because if a person tell you that they're not going to teach you, teach yourself, teach your kids. If a person tell you that we're not gonna give you, okay, go out there and get away to hustle it. If um we started, and I'm pretty sure, yeah, they'll come in with a way to stop it, but there are more people that need to take the initiative of recreating their own destinies and dreams, building their own fortunes and wealth, creating those types of lineage for their children. And especially now, it should be, if we are going to go back, and I'm gonna just be honest, if you look at history, when our children, before they technology, before all this stuff took place, before they became overwhelmed with the ability to just jump online, they were outside, they were in the fields, they was working. I remember it was the in thing for the little boys to grow up with their dads and uncles at the mechanic shop and to build cars and to be outside. If by chance, if we unplug from technology and get our families and go back out, and we start to reinstill in them the way we were taught when we were coming up, how to live on the land, how to do all of these things, I'm pretty sure it will quickly cease them having so much stuff that they want us to be focused on. Because at the end of the day, if you unplug and you go back outside and you actually start doing more outside and start rebuilding your own communities literally by your hand, not by technology, things will change. What with kids? Let's get back in the neighborhoods and reinstill Girl Scout, Boy Scout. Like, I'm talking about not just the organizations when we see them when it's time to sell cookies, and I'm talking about real deal. Go back out there and put these organizations in these neighborhoods and more neighborhoods. Go out there, Latchkey, 4-H Club, Keystone Club. I was a member of all of them. With my hood ghetto stuff, yes, I was a member of all of them. Every last one of them. Every last one of them. And I guarantee you, I make sure that I teach my grandkids when I'm around them, other children when I'm around them. I try to instill into them the things that people won't instill into them. Because if they know, you can't take it from them once they know. See, it's easy to erase history out of books and say, oh, it didn't exist. But if too many people remember it, then you really can't say it didn't exist. However, it's very easy to erase history from people that are coming that don't know what it was prior to it being erased. So I can tell you that anything happened during that period of time. And if you're not one of those adults that actually sit down and take time to teach your child, if you're not one of those ones that's actually, I mean, like really involved in your child's life, and involvement means not just answering the phone when the teacher called them, not just showing up when a teacher called them, but I'm talking about actively involved. When your child come home, y'all discussing homework, y'all doing things on the weekends that facilitate what they have in education. I remember with my granddaughter, the last, what I'm saying, 'cause that's the last little one that I was raising, what I'm saying, with me, and we was doing her education. Because same thing with my grandson. But with my granddaughter, I remember when we began to start learning and teaching her, um, it was every day we did something that was a part of the education. So if we was at the school and her teacher told me that they was doing green on the way home from school, we would come home and we would find all the things that was green walking down the street. Once we did that, that led her into liking wanting to play with the butterflies. Same thing with my grandson. It led to them wanting to do more of the butterflies, and now certain stuff she ain't gonna bother with like me, but It led them to be outside to play. Like she'll want to come outside. She'll have a tablet, but she'll set the tablet down because she want to go outside and play. She'll want to go out and do more things that are active. Like they want to go outside and experience stuff. It's not that the kids don't want to do it. It's that if you don't introduce it to them, if you don't go and teach them, if you don't take your child to the museums and teach them about their history, you can't get mad when they say we're gonna snatch it out of the classroom. If the parents are no longer involved in going to the schools, because I remember PTA, baby, listen, PTA was the thing to be. To be a PTA parent was it. That's what I wanted to be. Classroom moms, I did that. That if we get that stuff back instilled in our communities, brother, and I'm telling y'all, more than just running out here on the football field when these little children, when they get ready to go play a game in sports. And I'm not knocking that because there are some children that's gonna eat off of that. But I need y'all to get as excited about that football field, um, excited as y'all do about the football field. I need y'all to do that about the classroom and the kids. I'm watching. There are some very intelligent children. There are some children doing some things we've never seen done before. But we need that to keep going because we're also losing children at a very high rate. A very high rate. So again, I'm gonna just keep saying, be mindful. School is going back. Prepare your children for school. Sit down, have the conversations with them. But my kids that's going into middle school, have those conversations. This is the age where they become, you know what I'm saying? They begin um intimacy and friendships and relationships and situationships. I told y'all I'm gonna check the numbers again, but last year 1 in 4 youth from middle school and high school were involved in domestic violence relationships. If you are a parent, hearing that 1 in 4 children out in middle school and high school are involved in domestic violence relationships within school, that's not at home. That means that they are dealing with a toxic partner, uh, either physical, emotional abuse. These children are dealing with this in school and in home. 1 in 4 of them. That is insane. It's insane, and we know that there's not a lot of people out there that's offering help. We see them all the time, but they're the actual help, not medication help for our youth and our young adults that are seeking help. So if we continue to facilitate these programs, which is what Auntie is doing, if you all, what I'm saying, make the donations, purchase the ebooks, buy the t-shirts, do all that, buy the t-shirts. I actually do this. Oh, I took it off. I'll just say I got one of the shirts right here. But I had my shirt on. I told y'all at the beginning, well, December, I told them, yes, I do have other brands of clothing that I purchase from people. But make it make sense with Auntie is more than a brand. You understand? It's a mission. So when life give you lemons, that is more than a brand. That is taking initiative. It is way more than that. Way more than that. Make it make sense with Auntie is just that. Every single day that I live my life, I promise you, every single day I am the same person. Every single day I am speaking to someone about making it make sense. And listen, I've been dealing with some stuff these last couple of months. I'm pretty sure if you've been watching the show, you've been seeing me. I've been depressed. I've been sick. I've been going through it. And so Auntie does go through it. So I do completely understand, but that does not take away. And that's why I continue to make it make sense. That's why I am very transparent and I will come on here and I will talk about the issues that I'm dealing with. I will talk about stuff with you all because I'm very transparent and I understand it makes no sense for me to get up here and pretend like life is all peaches and cream when it's not. When my life give me lemons, listen, I tell y'all, I might not want no lemonade. I might want, look, y'all seen the cup? Boba tea. And listen, this is not no paid, what's the name, but I do love Claire's. So I love Claire's. I shop at Claire's all the time. And of course, it is the summertime. So all of the stores are getting lemons. Strawberries are going. I'm getting all my little lemon stuff. And Claire's just seem to be doing Auntie right now. Claire's Five Below. I'm keep telling y'all I'm waiting. Y'all need to come on. Listen, y'all need to be sponsors. I literally shop in y'all stores all the time. All the time. And Claire's got a whole lemon line and it's so cute. I got the cutest little purse. I left it. I thought I had it with me. I was actually getting ready to leave today to go out and handle some business. And the little purse, it's a lemon wedge. So, Auntie, it's a little lemon wedge. So I'm grabbing a little stuff. Women, this is for you. I'm trying to, consolidate my purse. I don't want to carry all this stuff. But then I still ended up with too much stuff for the purse. Some say reach your hand down inside of the purse. I reach my hand in the purse and there's like this other material that's folded down inside of it. I pull the material up and tell me why it's a whole drawstring bag. So the wicker purse actually turns and converts into a drawstring bag, which extends it. So I was able to get all my stuff in there and still go do what I had to do and look cute doing it with my lemon. So shout out to Claire's for making Auntie do what it do, and it was cute too because it's all y'all see it. Listen, we doing Claire's. Claire's is where it's at. Claire's is like right there. I'm a little sad. My glasses um match my cup. I got my purse with the earring. Man, I just got the whole little Claire's set. So if you ladies, if you like Claire's, and I think Claire's is also they starting to put them in Walmart too. But listen, so yeah, that ain't no paid pressure. But I'm telling you, the lemons. If you like lemons, like Auntie like lemons, Claire's got them, and Five Below got a couple of them. But yeah, we're outside. Yes, it is hot. Y'all see Auntie is sweating. The wind is blowing. It's been a long day, back and forth moving. Um, so again, you know what I'm saying? And I am making still in the process of working, making stuff, doing all type of stuff. So trust me when I tell you, but I'm here and we're excited. We are definitely excited. If there's anybody watching, if you have a question, you can go ahead and write in. I will answer the questions to the best of my ability. We will definitely make it make sense. Thank you for tuning in, Brian. I hope that answers your question. If I could ask you a question, why did you choose to homeschool your kids? If I may ask. I mean, you don't have to answer me back, but I wanted to know. I do ask like why people make those decisions sometimes. I understand though, definitely. As I was a teacher for a few years, so I do see what goes on in the school systems. But I definitely would like to know why did you choose to homeschool your children? If there's anybody else, is anybody else deciding that this school year they're going to homeschool instead of actually sending their children to school? I mean, I always wanted to, because I ran a daycare at home. I've run programs, different programs. I think I would like to actually eventually open up a school. I'm thinking about it. I know that I probably could do a virtual school, which would probably work. But I am definitely interested in going back into teaching. I know they have a bunch of different apps programs that I will be able to use. I am thinking about definitely thinking about it going on, and you will be able to get more and more of Auntie. I know my YouTube page is definitely going to be more active in the month of August. Today is like I said, moving day. Tomorrow's moving day, and I have to work in between that stuff. But I am working on releasing everything. If you would like to be a part of, like I told y'all, August, um, but so the August subscriptions, if you are going to be a part of the subscriptions list, like I said, I am going to list all of the subscriptions, all the pricing. If you would like to make a donation to When Life Gives You Lemons, I will also post the menu for that. And when I say menu, it is the virtual menu. So we do post it because it is our virtual lemonade stand. So when you do purchase from the virtual lemonade stand, you will see that on there and it will show you where you can make your donations to support our youth and young adults, especially now with them getting ready to go back to school. I know we do have some, youth. A lot of programs do help the younger kids, and we have a lot of teenagers that are going back that may or may not wear uniforms, that need different items. So yes, we will be opening up for the donations for all of that. If you have a specific child that you would like to help out, if you have seen any of our children on the page, or if you have any of the youth that you know, or if you would just like to be a part, if you have an organization, if you have just want to donate, you can contact me. The numbers listed 656-216-1373, or you can contact me at admin at make it make sense w AUNTI.com. I will respond to you. I will send you an invoice if you would like to make a donation to the youth. We also have PayPal. We have Zelle, and no, Zelle wasn't working with all the Cash App stuff they have going on. We have Cash App, PayPal, Square. Um, I also accept Visa, Mastercard. I accept all them too. Yes, this is legit. It ain't like none of that. You will receive a receipt for your donation, so that you can file your receipts for your donation. So you will receive receipt for your donations that you make. Children will be happy. Parents will be happy. Those that can't afford it. And I'm not being funny when I say this, but if you one of those parents that go and hit every donation spot, please, please do not overwhelm us because we are trying to help the ones that do not may not be able to get to one of those location sites, may not have transportation. I know there's a lot of them in the neighborhood where my job is at. I have a couple of younger kids that come in there that are in need. I've met families, the mothers, so I speak to them, so I do know they do get to some of the programs if they can get to them, but they do need help. It's a lot of homeless youth and young adults in the area where I work at. So we would like to be able to provide them with, the ability to go to school with some things, and not be the butt of all the jokes, which I think is insane that people still do that in 2025, still bullying and picking on children because they don't have, and especially in a time where it's so many people that don't have. So again, 2025, 2026 school year is starting up, and we definitely want to make sure that we are invested in our youth. Um, we are going to definitely begin this school year off, and we're going to rock it all the way through. I'm trying to get out to many schools. The new location is actually in the North Tampa area. So if you are in the North Tampa area, and that does not take away from any other schools in Hillsborough County. However, I will be in that area. That is where Make It Make Sense Studios will be located. So I will be facilitating some events and things out in the north side of Tampa coming up very, very soon. So y'all be on the lookout for that. If you want to be involved in that, if you have anything for our goodie bags and you would like to make donations, you can contact me and we will definitely, definitely, definitely get that down for you. We definitely will. Right. We will. Yes. So the show will be done from the new location. Um, if you have any children that are out and they may be in need, or you may want them to be a part of the One Life Give You Lemons program, and you are located in that area, if you inbox me, I can send you the application for the program. If you would like to be a volunteer for the program, I can also send you that application. Also, I have a lot of people have been recently, artists and different people that would like to be a part of. Um, they will have some interviews and stuff for the show. Same address. You can go ahead and hit me at admin at makeitmakesense.com. You can go ahead and contact me, put in the reference line, let me know what it is pertaining to. If you want to do the interview, the 10-minute to shine, you can go ahead and send that to me, and we will go ahead and get you booked for one of our upcoming shows for the month of August. Advertisement starts at $50. I like this. You got more though? It says, just popping in and out to say hi, folks. How you doing, Show Out? And of course, y'all know, Mr. Show Out, he is unable to be here tonight. He has gone ahead and picked up his second car, but he can't be here with us. So, but you do know you can always contact him. You can reach out to Show Out at Smooth Transition Design LLC. I'm telling you, get your brand school finna start. Get your children their own look. Contact us. Look, there you go. Contact today for your consultation with Show Out 656-214-9209. Listen, you will not be disappointed. Go ahead, get all your kids stuff done. Get the book bags. T-shirts, get everything ready for them. You can go ahead and get their cartoons on them. Get, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and get them right for school. Cause I'm saying your kid, can you imagine your child walking in, or even if you know what I'm saying, you one of the ones that maybe you can't go out and afford some of the brands. Just imagine your child walking into school with their own brand on, rocking their own stuff. Everything ain't really expensive. Call me, I work stuff out, make deals with you. But I'm saying though, let's make a brand for your child. You got football stars coming up, track stars. We have what is it? Majorettes, dancers, seniors, all that. Reach out for your children, show them the support. We have packages. We can get them out there, get them their own brands. The youth that you all have that's little businessmen and businesswomen. Go ahead, contact us today. Let's get them started. Let's go ahead and start getting a branding done now. Let's work on teaching them the basics of business. We do that. We do that. We do that. I just completed finishing up one of my programs that I have, and literally listen, it is a 10, it's 10 different program, well, 10 different activities. And in them 10 activities, listen, I have a game. I'm telling y'all, I'm creating a board game. Um I am. It's unlocking the power, your power and potential, your mind power and potential. It will be finishing it up. I'm working on a prototype now, but that'll be up and going. You can order the shirts right now. $25. A $25 donation, you'll receive a free. Well, you'll receive the Make It Make Sense. I am Auntie, or I am that Auntie. I am that Aunt. You'll receive that shirt for the month of August. If you join the Make It Make Sense subscription, if you pay the $25 a month, you will receive the ebook for that month. You will also receive whatever shirt we have for that month, or you'll be able to pick a goodie for that month. But that's a $25 donation. I'm just so that you get something back for it. You receive the shirt, you get the ebook. There are some other goodies that we have that you'll receive. You'll get some exclusives because all of that is going to take place beginning August 1st, which is tomorrow. We literally have less than, you know what I'm saying, what, 6 hours. And we'll see a little bit over 6 hours. And we will be August 1st, and we will begin to release and start dropping merchandise. And we will begin to drop ebooks. And I'm gonna be dropping some discounts. I'm gonna be dropping like some product. I'm gonna be doing some giveaways. I was doing it in the beginning. I did get a little, you know what I'm saying, lost in the sauce, if you want to call it that. I've had a lot going on. I took it on a lot, and I am dealing with a lot. I real deal am. It's a lot of stuff. That everybody, eventually, it's all a part of growth. However, sometimes, growing pains. It hurts to grow. Sometimes it does. It's very painful when you're growing. Um, but you know what I'm saying. Sometimes any change, you know what I'm saying, can be good. This change I feel is going to be wonderful for Make It Make Sense with Auntie. We worked hard, and for us to actually be moving into Make It Make Studios and Make It Make Sense Studios. So I began the podcasting in September of 2023. So we will actually be moving in a month to our 2 year anniversary of me starting the podcast. We are officially moving into Make It Make Sense Studios. So this is a very, 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 very emotional one for me. This weekend, show out will be dropping the side hustle, the introduction to digital products business ebook. So see, there you go, right there. Now look, there you go. I'm telling you, the ebooks is popping. They listen. They dropping this week. A lot of work been put into them. I do have a couple of different ebooks that we're doing. So it's the growth mindset. However, I do have some that it is more for adults. It is more of, you know what I'm saying, dealing with relationships, which is what I speak on. Dealing with, a lot of stuff that we go through, making it make sense. Um, just a lot of stuff that we see so much of nowadays, and dealing with breakups in 2025, dealing with situationships. It's just like a lot of stuff and a lot of stuff that I've been dealing with, death and mourning and healing. Um it's a lot. It really is a lot. So, and I've been dealing with this and I've been, going back and forth with it, my work schedule, dealing with working and knowing it's so much that I have to do when it comes to make it make sense with Auntie, but I will not, I refuse to give up. I refuse to stop. I will only want to make it go further. And I know that that's what I plan on doing. I started this dream and I plan on seeing it through. Um, again, I'm very grateful for each and every person that has been a part of making this a reality. And that's exactly what has happened. Like everything has been made to a reality. The hard work is showing off. And I am very appreciative to that. DC, did I send you a video for today? We're gonna finish off. I think I sent the video. I'm telling y'all, I've been so busy. So busy. I probably didn't. It was a lot going on this week. Um,
You did not.
I did not. I thought I did. That's what I'm telling you. I looked in earlier in my email and I had like 5 emails that I thought I had sent to somebody and they were just sending. So I did not send the video. But okay, so we won't do the video. We'll just talk. Um, we will for next week though. I am looking for what was the videos? What was the videos? Oh, I know what it is. If you have any videos, if you work in fast food, we talked about it before. With me being a manager of fast food, um, we see the horror stories every day. Gotta go and just have a blessed one. Enjoy your night. Thank you for tuning in, Mr. Show Out. Again, y'all make sure y'all reach out to Show Out if you need any t-shirts, if you need any digital graphic designs, logos, branding. He is the man. Go ahead and reach out to Show Out and I listen and get ready, prepare for all your business. I'm telling you, if you need any album covers, different things, I have been working on some of them lately. So I will be posting those. But again, so we're down to the last maybe 15 minutes. When I was going to go more into what we're about to do when it comes to the ebooks. So yes, I am stepping out. I am venturing out. I am going to do more motivational speaking. I am like coming up on out of that shell. And being on the show, if you've been watching the show, I get nervous. Well, I used to get nervous. Every time I came on here to do a show, it was just like talking. It was like I wasn't going to do it. Or I was going to do it and it just was a lot. Well, now I am going to do the head on all the way motivational speaking where I've been doing some groups. Um, I've been doing some bookings. I'm very excited. I've had some parents come out that would like me to come out to different schools. Right. So if you can go ahead, when life gives you lemons, you can make it make sense with Auntie. I'm a mentor. I'm a host. Trust me, those are not the only things that I am. I have a lot of stuff up under my belt. I am also a certified sexual health and wellness instructor. So I do talk about safe sex. And when I talk about that, as not the actual intercourse, but being safe in the conversations, being safe when we're out exploring, and that goes for all sexes, not just one kind. But I'm telling y'all, if you come to me with the BCI, we're gonna have a conversation, but it ain't gonna be that in depth because I ain't on that. That's one thing I'm not on all that. I mean, and I don't judge you, but that's not something that Auntie is going to be. 'Cause I don't. That's not me. But if you are serious and you want to have those conversations, you're looking for ways to have those conversations with your children before we go back to school, because we know that the conversation after they've already did the act is not the one to have. We know that children give birth to children every single day. And if it's something that won't be stopped, especially, and this is what I'm saying. These are the conversations that we need to be having. And if some of the parents feel like they can't have that conversation with their children, I have no problems with sitting down with you and your child and we can go over these conversations. Y'all just got to reach out to Auntie. And everything is not about a fee, even though it should be, it's not. Because some of this stuff need to be given to our children for free. That's why some of the you gonna have to go ahead and make sure that y'all joining, y'all tagging in, y'all on all my social media platforms, whether it's YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, wherever it is, because you never know when I might drop a gem for you. Might send something to you, might give it to you, you never know. I might just be online. I've done that several times. Just been online. Somebody been online. They done said something to me, and I done just sent them some stuff because that's what they needed. That's what they was going through. If I'm telling you, and if it gets lost, if I'm supposed to send you something, and or if I'm going back and forth, just hit me up. I'm not a person that's like, oh, well, I'm doing something for you. Don't question me because I do. I live a very busy life, and sometimes I do get a little busy with my work schedule and with what I have going on. But just hit me up. If you're going through something, hit me up, Auntie. I need to talk. You know what I'm saying? Call me. We'll talk. We get on the phone, have a conversation. I have no problems with doing that. We'll talk. And then we'll set up and see what needs to be done for you. We'll see what it is that what we're trying to attain, what goals we're trying to reach. Definitely we'll let that happen. Okay, so listen, y'all. I am going to have to end a little bit short tonight. Listen, and I love y'all to death, but I do. I'm getting a phone call. I have to be over to the new place in about 30 minutes to let some people in for the movie. I do. I really appreciate it. The next time you see a show, it'll be lemon everything, yellow everywhere. DC, are you ready? Yellow everywhere. Yellow. But now, listen, thank you. Make sure I see y'all next Thursday.